Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Storytime with Brad podcast. Today, I'm going to be telling a story of how I visited my school, my old school, and I'm going to tell you guys the reactions I got. So, this was on Friday, and I go to a different school, and I got pulled out of school early because I had a doctor's appointment across town, and I mean way across town. Like, it was like an hour 15 drive to get to the doctor's appointment. So anyways, on my way there, I noticed that I had enough gas. So why not go ahead and go into the school, my old school, go up to the old school. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that's a good idea. So I turned down the street, the long street that we have all gone like 100 miles per hour on before, and I was hauling my butt. I was hauling it all the way down there, and I got to the school. I got to the school, and the first thing I see is they started construction on it, and I'm like, well, I guess they're actually finally going to start doing that. It took them long enough, only senior year. And they had said that their original plans for this project was going to start like freshman year, my freshman year, and now it's senior year, and they're just now starting. So anyway, you have to walk in through the locker room door. So you have to walk around the school a little bit and walk through the locker room door. So that's what I did, and I don't know if he's a freshman or like an 8th grader or something, but some kid like yelled at me, and he knew my name and everything. He's like, "You coming back here?" I'm like, "Heck no, I'm not." He's like, "There's a petition to bring you back, right?" I'm like, "The what? No." And he's like, well, you'll find it. You'll see it. I'm like, all right. So I walk in the door. Nothing's really happening. Just looks like the original school. I mean, usually everything looks like the original school because they're too lazy to buy actual things. So I proceed to go to the office. I checked in. They're all happy to see me. They're like, why are you out of school? I'm like, are you skipping? I'm like, no, we got let out early. That was a lie. We did not. I got let out early to go to a doctor's appointment, and it was like I got let out like 2:00, and by then it would have just been study hall and homeroom. So I mean, I'm not missing too much. But anyways, I walk out of there, and I remember that one of my buddies said that they're in this teacher's class. So I walk in there, and it turns out they're not in that class, but there's the physics class, and some of the other seniors are in there. So they said hi to me. I went in, shook some hands, said what's up. We talked about their spring break for a little bit, and then I'm like, where's the other guys? They're like, there's a big one upstairs. I'm like, oh, okay. Which room? She's like, the old math room. I'm like, okay, got you. So I went up the stairs to where the old math room used to be. And I slightly turn the corner and look because there's a window, and I look in there. I'm like, yep, this is it. So what I do is I go up to it. I open the door like it's GTA. I just freaking fling that thing open, and I like gangster walk in there. I didn't even realize that I did it, but I did. I like gangster walk in there, and the first thing I hear is like 3 different chicks just scream at the top of their lungs. They scream my name, and Brad, what's up? We're all crying. Like they're all. Some of them were crying because they were laughing so hard because of just how I entered. It was so fast and so quick, and I was in shock. I'm like, what the heck happened? Like, someone died? What? And one of the chicks came up and gave me a hug. The guys came up, handshakes. We started talking about everything that's been happening. The teacher asked me about my experience of the public school, and I told him, like, it's nothing like you would expect. It's completely, like, the opposite of what I was picturing, and just, it's pretty cool. And as I was doing this, my buddies were talking about, like, the Marines, because we also brought up that I wanted to be a Marine, so we definitely talked about that for a few minutes, and then that's when the first chick who screamed my name said, "Hey, you seen the petition yet?" I'm like, what petition? She's like, the petition to bring you back. We have, and he's like, no. And we're like, PJ, bring out the petition. So he gets it out of his wallet and puts it on the thing. There's like 42 signatures on this thing to bring me back to Berean, which I think is complete crap, because I'm never going back to that school ever. I'd rather stay at Belle Plaine. But it was so bad. Oh my gosh. So we all talked for a lot of time, and pretty much until school got out, and I got in there like 3:10. So I talked to them for like 20 minutes. One of the other guys was talking about how the Marine drill instructors will get in your face and scream at you. I'm like, yeah, I experienced that. So what they did is, when I was at the recruitment place, just to give me a little like taste of what it's like, they had me untie my shoe, go down and tie it and they just let me do it normally. So I did it, and they're like, okay, now untie it again. I'm like, okay. And then he got like 5 other Marines that were in the recruiter's office to come yell at me while I was tying my shoe, and it was all self-induced stress, which was pretty much what that's trying to teach you, is stress is a choice. You can ball up stress and throw it away and not have to deal with it. So that's what they're trying to teach you by that, and that's pretty much all basic training. But I started talking about that, he started talking about some other things, and then me and Noah got into it about how we were going to, like, how he was going to be an officer and how I was probably going to go in enlisted. So we just kept talking about that for a little bit. And then I talked to some of the girls about other things. Then the bell rung and it was time to go. And I never thought I could be greeted by so many people. I walked down the stairs and like 58 different people just come up and start hugging, freaking shaking hands, saying hi, all that crap. And I was going to walk out, and I was talking to the girl who screamed my name first, and she was talking about the senior play, I think it was a senior play, which should be good. I mean, I know the theme because I was going to be a senior up until like the day before school started. So yeah, I was going to be a senior at Berean, but like up until the day school started, like the day before my school started, I was going to be a senior at Berean. But anyways, we were talking about that, and then we talked about a few other things, and then I said bye to her, talked to my buddy Josiah, who, if you listen to the Airsoft podcast, you know Josiah, and me and Josiah went and drifted a little bit in the dirt parking lot because I missed that. And that was pretty much my visit. I mean, other than a bunch of screaming, I did not expect that, like, everybody to come up and say hi and stuff, and like have all the reactions that I did. Like, I thought last year, I thought that I was like unimportant, that nobody really cared at all about me, and so I left. That was primarily the reason why I left. That and just other things, but I was surprised when I came back. It was like I was a celebrity or something. It was funny. But anyways, yeah, that's my story, and I can tell you that we're gonna have a special guest on the podcast next episode. His name is Sean Bryant. He helped me lose those 23 pounds over 1 month, and he's going to be on the podcast to talk about him and talk about how he met me and our friendship. So thanks for listening to this podcast. If you guys want more, good, because I will post I'm going to try to post every Saturday and Wednesday, Saturday, okay? So we'll do that. Leave me comments, please. I need comments. I need subjects on what I need to post about. So leave me some comments, and yeah, I'm going to end it here. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. If you're on Spotify, share the podcast. I don't know. If you guys want to follow me on my socials, my Instagram is Bradley_Martin5000, and my Snapchat is Sundeeth5000, SSUNDEE5000. So go ahead and follow me there, and we will catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.